The first time Ryan walked away, he didn't even glance back. The heart monitor beeped in frantic protest, but the silence of his absence was louder than anything else. I had thought dying hurt. Turns out, being abandoned by the man you love while you're hooked up to machines hurts even more. Years later, America has moved on. The skyline of New York blazes with ambition, and I, Ethan Miller, once a patient gasping for life, now wear the white coat of a doctor who saves others from what almost killed him. Irony tastes bitter, like unspoken words that never leave your throat. And then, as if the universe hadn't tortured me enough, he returns. Ryan Hayes, the man who once kissed my lips like I was oxygen, and then left me suffocating in the sterile, lonely bed of St. Luke's Hospital. He's kneeling now, right here, in the ER corridor, as chaos spins around us with gurneys rushing by and nurses calling codes. Ryan doesn't care. His knees hit the tile, his hands gripping mine like a drowning man desperate for rescue. Ethan, please, just listen to me. I was a coward. I made the worst mistake of my life. I can't. His voice cracks, the kind of sound that once would have broken me open. I want to laugh, or maybe scream, because what do you do when the ghost you spent years burying shows up alive, begging for forgiveness? I remember that night too clearly, the oxygen mask pressing against my face, my chest collapsing inward, and Ryan's hand slipping from mine. He didn't fight. He didn't stay. He chose the door over me. And now, years later, he's here crying in front of me. I tug my hand free, cold settling in my chest. You don't get to crawl back into my life like nothing happened, Ryan. My words slice sharper than the scalpel I wield in the oar. You left me to die. The ER around us fades into white noise. Nurses pretend not to notice. Doctors avert their eyes. But I can feel every curious stare pressing into me. Ryan's eyes glisten, a mess of regret and desperation. I didn't leave because I stopped loving you. I left because I loved you too much, and I was terrified. Terrified. My laugh is hollow. I was dying. You were supposed to be there, Ryan. That's what love is. Not disappearing when things get hard. He flinches, as if my words whip through him. I should walk away. I should leave him kneeling in the corridor. Let the weight of years crush him like it crushed me. But my heart betrays me, pounding the way it used to whenever he was near. The ache is still there, buried but alive. Ryan lowers his head, voice trembling. Give me one chance, just one. Let me prove to you I'm not that coward anymore. The fluorescent lights overhead hum, and for a second, the hospital transforms into a memory. His lips on mine, his laughter against my ear, the way he once whispered, "You're my forever." And then, the image of him walking away while my world went dark. I breathe in, forcing steel into my spine. Forever doesn't mean what it used to, Ryan. But even as I turn, my hands shake. Because maybe, just maybe, I never stopped wanting him. Ryan doesn't leave. He shadows my steps through the hospital like a persistent ghost. In the cafeteria, he waits with coffee I refuse to take. In the parking lot, he stands by my car, rain soaking him while I grip the steering wheel, pretending not to notice. He doesn't give up. Not once. And damn him, part of me hates how familiar it feels like old times, when he'd show up outside my apartment with pizza after a brutal shift, or sneak into my dorm just to hold me through the night. But this is different. This is the man who left me when I needed him most. One night, I find him sitting on the hospital rooftop, the same place we used to escape to during college. His blonde hair is damp with mist, his shoulders slumped, but when he sees me, his eyes light up like he's found oxygen again. I know I don't deserve it, he says softly, but I want to earn you back, whatever it takes, even if it takes the rest of my life. My chest tightens. The city sprawls beneath us, alive and merciless, but in that moment it feels like just us and the weight of what we once were. You broke me, Ryan? I whisper, my voice cracking despite myself. You left me with scars no one can see. He nods, his jaw trembling. Then let me be the one to heal them. The words hang between us, raw and reckless. And I don't know if I have the strength to resist him. Ryan's voice lingers in my mind long after I leave the rooftop. Then let me be the one to heal them. I tell myself I don't believe him. I tell myself the wound is too deep, that scars never fade. But the truth? I can still feel the warmth of his hands on mine, the way his eyes carried something real. For weeks, he doesn't give up. He shows up at free clinics where I volunteer, helping patients carry boxes, serving food, doing the kind of work no one notices. At first, I think it's another performance, a desperate attempt to impress me. But then I see it in the little things. His tenderness with a sick child, his patience with an old man who can't stop talking. It doesn't feel like the Ryan I knew. It feels like the Ryan I always wished he could be. One night, after a 12-hour shift, I find him waiting in the parking lot again. He's holding something in his hands, a journal, worn and weathered. "I started writing this after I left you," he says, voice tight. "Every night. I couldn't say the words to your face, so I poured them here. I don't want to take it, but my hands betray me, reaching, trembling. When I get home, I open it. Page after page, his handwriting spills across the paper, shaky and uneven. Apologies, memories, confessions of fear, and love. Always love. By the time I close the journal, my eyes sting. I hate him for making me feel this. I hate him for breaking me. But God, I hate myself more for still loving him through it all. It's late when he calls. "Ethan, please, meet me. Just one last time. If you walk away after tonight, I swear I won't bother you again." Against every ounce of reason, I go. He's waiting in the same hospital where everything ended years ago. St. Luke's. The walls smell the same, sterile and sharp. My chest tightens as memories claw their way back. The beeping machines. The cold sheets. His hands slipping from mine. But tonight it's different. The lights are soft, the corridor quiet. He's standing at the end, dressed simply, nothing like the cocky boy I once loved. When I approach, he kneels again just like that first day he returned. His voice trembles. "I left because I was weak. I thought loving you meant I had to be strong. And when I saw you dying, I didn't know how to face it. Panicked. I ran. And I've regretted it every single day since. Tears burn my eyes, but I don't let them fall. Do you have any idea what that did to me?" His hands clench. "Yes, because it did the same to me. It destroyed me, Ethan. I've lived every day since then trying to undo the moment I let go of your hand. I can't change the past, but if you let me, I'll spend the rest of my life making sure you never feel abandoned again." Silence swallows us. My heart pounds so hard it hurts. I want to hate him. I want to tell him to leave me alone. But then his eyes, those damn blue eyes, lock onto mine, and I see something I never saw back then. Not arrogance, not fear, just raw, aching devotion. I fall to my knees too, anger and love colliding until I can't hold back anymore. My fists hit his chest once, twice, before they curl into his shirt. "You broke me, Ryan. You left me when I needed you the most." "I know." His voice cracks, tears streaking his face. "And I'll never forgive myself. But if you let me, maybe one day you can." The fight drains out of me. The walls I built for years crumble under the weight of his arms wrapping around me. For the first time since that night, I let myself lean into him. And God, it feels like coming home. The weeks after are not easy. Trust doesn't rebuild overnight. Sometimes I wake from nightmares, gasping, expecting to find him gone again. But he's always there holding me, whispering that he won't leave. Slowly, I start to believe him. We walk the streets of New York together again, this time without hiding. He brings me coffee at the hospital. I scold him for hovering too much, and he just grins like being near me is enough. One evening, he takes me back to the rooftop. The city glows beneath us, alive with noise and light. But for us, it's quiet. He pulls a small box from his pocket. My heart stumbles. "Not a proposal," he says quickly, nervous. "Not yet. Just a promise." Inside the box is a silver band, simple and unassuming. A promise that this time I stay. Through sickness, through fear, through everything. I'll never walk away again. Tears blur my vision as he slides it onto my finger. It isn't flashy. It isn't perfect. But it's real. I rest my forehead against his, finally allowing the words I've been afraid to speak. I still love you, Ryan. I never stopped. His breath catches, and then his lips are on mine, soft, desperate, alive. The kiss tastes like salt and second chances, like everything we lost and everything we're daring to build again. And this time, when he holds me, I know he won't let go. The boy who left me in the hospital is gone. The man who kneels before me now is someone new, someone who finally understands what love means. And for the first time in years, I let myself believe in forever again. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe to stay updated with the latest videos.